We've got a lot to talk about in terms of Hurricane Melissa. That was the scene from satellite. Our active weather coverage begins now, and we'll be talking about that impact is going to have on land, because Jamaica is in the sights and landfall is going to be happening today. In fact, it is very close to happening. And here's the other thing about this storm, Melissa, not only the strongest storm on the planet right now, but the strongest storm of 2025. Even stronger than Super Typhoon Ragasa, that of course hit was typhoon, so it was on the other side of the Pacific Ocean at 270 kilometers per hour. So this one is, Jamaica's had lots of hurricanes, but never a Category 5. There's the eye wall. That is the most ferocious, most powerful part of this storm. That's where those strongest winds are. Not out here, not over here, right there. And where that makes landfall, just to the north and to the front and right, that's where the worst storm surge is. That's where the strongest winds are, and that is again pretty. We're counting it down now. So they've been in tropical storm force conditions for over 24 hours. Now they're in the hurricane conditions, and that will last through today. And then by tomorrow morning, it goes over towards Cuba, likely still as a dangerous major hurricane. And then over the Bahamas later Wednesday, it may no longer be. It may be below Category 3 at that point, but this is going to be a hurricane all the way there in those pit stops. So you've got the wind, you've got the storm surge, and then the rainfall, anywhere from 500 millimeters of rain, that's half a meter, to locally as much as a meter of rain for Jamaica. And you got heavy flooding rains for eastern Cuba and southern Hispaniola, and you'll likely get about 200 millimeters in the Bahamas. So this is flash flooding, and this is landslides, and this is terrible news. Now, we'll have any impact in Canada, not likely to make landfall, but this low pressure system forming over the U.S. will help drag in some of that moisture. So late week heavy rains coming in for eastern Canada.